Hello and welcome to Tracking Down a Scientific Myth Made Easy. This process can happen in 3 easy steps. Step 1. Read the article in the newspaper or news site du jour. Step 2. Look for any of the sources from that article or video you just watched. Step 3. If it's a video on science, the sources should be scientific articles. If they're not scientific articles, click on them and search for their sources. If their sources are scientific articles, read those articles. If not, go to the next blog or whatever it is and look for that source. Ultimately, the final source you should be finding should be a peer-reviewed scientific paper. If no scientific paper is found, be skeptical of the claim made by the journalist or video maker du jour. If the article is found, read it. Step 3. So long as it doesn't come from a dodgy scientific journal, of which we could all list plenty, be skeptical. If it's from a reputable scientific journal like Nature, or Agronomy, or Genetics or Cell, it's probably a good paper. But the best way to find out if it's a good source is to look at the citations. If there's a decent amount of citations, see previous video for full details on that, then you've got a winner. Now read that paper and compare the paper to what's been written in the article you originally found that claim in. If both the paper and the article match up, it is likely correct in the interpretation of that paper, and what you have read is unlikely to be a scientific myth. If the source is only a blog, or if the scientific source and the article are not similar, and the conclusions are different, then you should be skeptical of their claim. So to recap, the way to find out if the news article regarding science is a myth or not is to 1. Read the news article, 2. Find the final source, and 3. If the final source is a blog or non-scientific literature, be skeptical. If a scientific paper is found, look at the number of citations. See previous video to see what a good number of citations would be. Step 4. If you find a published peer-reviewed scientific paper as your final source, compare what's found in that paper to what's been written down in that news piece and see if they match up. If they match up, you've got a winner. If they don't, you've got a myth. Well, that about covers everything. Thank you for watching.